Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and today I'd like to make a guide on the very hard trial of Ifrit and Bahamut. It has recommended power of 210,000 and it is not an easy battle. So we have to deal with two summons at the same time, two powerful bosses, because Bahamut and Ifrit, they don't seem like lesser versions than what we have been fighting against in their own trials. So Bahamut, you should be familiar with his moveset because it's the summon that we have recently gotten. So he has no elemental weakness, but still I would recommend bring ice because Ifrit is weak to ice, so you can use it on both bosses. And also Bahamut, you can and actually should bring something to decrease his physical and magical attack, because those mega flares, they hurt just as much. And Ifrit, weak to ice, so ice weapons, they are perfect for him, and you can also use those on Bahamut as well, but you cannot decrease his physical and magical attack. But still, if you want, you can bring something to decrease his defense. As for the team I'll be using, it's Cloud, Sephiroth and Mats, and actually it's the almost same team that I was using for the Bahamut EX2 battle, but now Cloud has that Ice Sword and my team's power is at 236,000. Mats will be my healer with that Gear Voucher costume and Gigantic Shield at level 1. Level doesn't matter, I just need the skill. Prime number for team heals. Cura Materia for single target heals, and the Bahamut Rapier for that Diamond Sigil if I need it, then Defaith and Berry Materia, and some sub-weapons to boost heal and HP because you need at least 9000 HP for this battle. Then I have Cloud with 9,900 HP and 3000 physical attack with that physical ability Ponzi costume, and Bandage Sword is also crucial for this battle because you need that magical defense increase for all allies. There are some other alternatives if you want to use some other characters, but you need this to shield against that Mega Flare. But 3 materia slots are just Stat Stick, Cross Slash, and some sub-weapons to boost that HP and physical ability potency and physical attack. And then I have Sephiroth with his magical ability potency costume and HP, so he has 9.6 HP and 3.4 magical attack, Edged Wings and Kuja Sword to decrease both magical and physical attack. But you also have other alternatives on other characters, because for example Tifa is amazing option for this battle. She also has magical attack decrease, also physical attack decrease, but she also has amazing gloves for physical attacks and ice attacks, so we have many other options. Those 3 materia slots are also Stat Sticks, and I have Shiva with Diamond Dust, and then also are just his sub weapons are just for HP and magical attack and magical ability potency. At the very beginning of the battle, I'll just speed it up a little bit, but when you see Bahamut starting to charge the Crimson Flare, reduce his magical attack, and I switch to Cloud to prepare to use that Sanctuary, but I'll use it only once, so I get mid potency buff 2 stacks, but if you want 3 stacks max potency, so you have to use it 2 times. But then just switch to healer, prepare for heals, and switch to defense. Now quickly recover, and I switch to Sephiroth to hit Bahamut only once, but now I'll switch to Ifrit because we have 2 bosses. We have to kill both of them, and it means we can't kill one of them and then while the other has full HP, we have to take care of them simultaneously, so I'll keep switching between them sometimes. But also beware of Ifrit, he likes to attack you, and when you see him entering an animation when he wants to hit you, try to time your heals and switch to defense. And I know Bahamut is charging his Mega Flare, normally want to deplete the bar very quickly, but that countdown is fine. we have to do the damage on Ifrit as well. So it's 3, it's fine. But now Ifrit is almost half HP, so we can deplete that bar now. And always try to recover HP. I know it is very demanding battle, we have to focus on so many things. But here, Ifrit is starting to charge his attack. He has that bar, ice bar, that we have to deplete. He is now on heat wave. On that attack, always switch to defense. It is very powerful attack. A little bit more attack on Bahamut, but now Crimson Dive, it's a physical attack. So it is not, yes, it's powerful, but you'll still survive it. But ideally you want to avoid that. So that's why I wanted to do as much damage on Ifrit, so we can use Diamond Dust and the other limit break, so we can kill him before that. And ideally you want to avoid that dive, because now we are at full HP and Bahamut is below 50% HP, so it won't take a lot of time to kill him. But also beware, he will start charging his dive bomb very soon. So now he got Dark Aura, so he has a physical and magical attack buff. So dive bomb is on Matt, so I just cast that barrier on him, and I used that Cura just because I wanted to get my limit break ready. One stack, Matt will still die. That dive bomb is very powerful. So that's why I used only once, and now the gigantic shield to get that max bouncy physical buff on him, so that he survives that dive bomb. On max bouncy buff, it is still very powerful. Yeah, 7000 with max bouncy buff. Without that buff, it'll be about 10,000 damage. But it doesn't matter. But also now, after the dive bomb, it's the same Bahamut, so he will start charging the Mega Flare again, so you have to deplete the bar quickly. And even if you don't kill him here, don't worry, it's still the same Bahamut. So after this, deplete the bar, and even if you don't get the bar depleted in time, then he will slowly start charging his Mega Flare, but at this point you should be able to kill him. But so yeah, that's it. It is a very demanding battle because we have two bosses at the same time, and while the other is charging an attack, the other is attacking you actively. So you have to focus a lot on so many things, so much multitasking. It is a hard battle, but it is doable. So I hope this guide was helpful to you. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.